I think it must be almost surreal for you to walk away from the show after so long and so much great work.
Yes, as great as the show has been, and the character has been, and the cast, everything about it, it is an excellent question to be asked. But I'm not getting any younger, and I sort of make my watch quiet.
You look the same to us.
Oh, thank you. But there's other things that I want to do in my career as well as in my life, and a television series episodic television series is quite time consuming. Besides the fact that it's a 10.5-month season, those days are not 9 to 5. It's usually a 12-hour minimum day, sometimes
much
into
longer.
the middle of the night, and it's crazy locations and so on.
I think it's a really brave choice, and I think a lot of us, when we get to banner birthdays or something happens in our family life, it's that time where you look back and you're like, wow, if I want to do something else, now's my time.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what happened. Somewhere like I don't even mind saying my age. I'm 53, so
and you look so great. Yeah, you're like.
Yeah, so
I got to take a little me time here and try something a little different and be adventurous.
Yes, and my son is 21, and Huey, and he's my lifeline to the show. He's a production assistant on CSI right now, so I always am picking his brain. It's comforting, actually.
Yeah, you can hear it, right?
Yes,
yeah.
Who's directing, and what's this episode about, and
you can hear the gossip as if you're still there. That's great.
Yes,
that's great.
Yeah.
What's the fan reaction? I mean, tonight is, of course, the final episode. So, what's the fan reaction in the build-up so far?
I don't really know. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some fans that'll be upset, but I'm hoping that doesn't mean that they're going to stop watching the show. They've already, the actress Elizabeth Shue has been hired to kind of, I guess, replace
to be like a
me.
female
Yes,
lead,
not play Catherine Willis, of course, but
right.
And she's a wonderful actress, and she's walking onto an incredible,
Have you talked to her? Have you given her any advice?
I haven't, but if I probably will bump into her at some, because I promised everyone I'd come back and visit, and I will, because I'm still, very, very close with everyone.
You'll be homesick.
I'll
like
be
the
homesick.
second family.
I've got to go get, be jonesing for a little CSI love. Anyway, what I would say to her, and I hope I do bump into her, I would say, that she's walked into, obviously a well-oiled machine, but also just an incredible group of people that are so welcoming, and like no one would ever feel any sort of, standoffishness towards her because she's, coming in to kind of
right.
take over the reins, and so
Stepping
she's
into
pretty.
she's
Right. She's fortunate,
so,
as I was for 11.5 years.
Yep. And as you will continue to be in other endeavors.
December
what, 7th was your last?
It was my last shooting day, yeah. Mm-hmm. Very emotional day.
A lot of hugging, crying.
Yeah, all of that. I had the last scene it was Catherine saying goodbye to the team, and I had, because I was given a job opportunity, and I had asked the director if it could be shot last, and they accommodated me, and so I had this scene in which I looked everybody in the eye, and it was like one of those no acting required kind of scenes, right?
Brilliant, though, to put it last. Smart, right?
Yes, and then as soon as I wrapped, the director had a hammer and nail, and he pounded a permanent mark into Stage 24 at Universal Studios, so it'll be there forever. And they're going to fashion some kind of a thing there, I guess, so they say.
It gave me chills. That was cool.
Oh, I know.
And the cake, I saw the cake. It was amazing. It had a crime scene tape around it.
Yes. Oh, and they also gave me, it was like a huge kind of shadow box, I guess, for, I don't even know how to describe it, but a collage of, all I really wanted to take home with me as a prop was my vest. So that was inside this thing, along with my gun and my ID, and of course they had other stuff like swabs and bullets.
That's so cool. But I wish that they had kept the gun outside of the box so that you could still play with it. What are you going to miss? I mean, the character must be like a family member to you now. You know her so well. What are you going to miss about playing her, or miss about the way you develop that character?
Well, just interesting. I had to, since I've been in New York, yesterday I had to loop, actually, my last episode. And when I finished, I actually started crying at the looping stage. I couldn't believe it. But I'll miss so much about the character. I mean, I loved her sass and her confidence and her way of dealing with people and her intelligence. I hope I have some of that intelligence.
I think that's stuck. Don't worry about that. You don't have to give that back.